Hey everybody, my name's Ron Allen. If you're a beginner starting to learn how to make money online, you probably already know there's no shortage of expert advice on how to do it. But once you buy a course, a book, or an audio set from an expert, they kind of vanish. I mean, they really don't have a stake in your success, other than maybe selling you the next course. Now, I know this because I've been part of this movie for about 7 to 8 years now. And I mean, there always seems to be something missing from the learn how to make money online advice that you get too. And there always seems to be another book or course that's going to solve that problem. So, I mean, there's two things going on. I mean, either you're doing something wrong, okay, or the gurus, they don't want you to succeed. Um, because if you're struggling, you're still going to buy more courses from them. Okay, if you succeed, you won't need their advice anymore. Now, I don't know which it is, okay? I don't know if they're doing it on purpose. It sure seems like it sometimes. But, I mean, um, for me, it was kind of a mixture of the two things. You know, I'm not doing something right, and they're giving you part of the puzzle, uh, too. It took me 7 years to figure out that I needed a support community like the one I have here to um, help succeed. So, how to make money online for beginners? Okay, actually, it's pretty simple. Okay, um, you need to build a list. Okay, and when I say a list of subscribers, email subscribers. You're going to basically become Reader's Digest or Time Magazine. Okay, they have subscribers. Um, the subscribers read the magazine and they see the ads in the magazine and they buy the products. Not much different with us, okay? What you'll do is you'll build a list. You'll mail that list out to your subscribers, okay? Provide them with some valuable information, um, and they'll respond to the ads or the promotions that you include in the list. So all the experts are going to tell you this, that you need a list, okay? And it's true. Without a list, you're going to have to duplicate your efforts over and over again. I mean, if you sell a widget today and you don't have your customers' information, you're going to have to find new customers and start the selling process all over again, okay? Whereas you have a list, you've got people that have bought from you before. Even if they've actually bought nothing, they've bought into you because they've given you their email address. So they somewhat trust you already, and that's a lot easier. Um, it's a lot easier to market to a customer base like that than it is a cold market, a completely cold market. So it's a pretty simple process. It's not always easy, but it's simple. Here's how it works. You get a website that trades something important for an email address. Okay. You use an email service that collects those email addresses and sends out your messages with your advertisements and your promos and your valuable information um, on autopilot. And you're constantly building your relationship with your subscribers. Um, and of course, as you're building a relationship, you can send out your offers relevant and you make sales. So it's a simple process. It's just not always easy. And the reason it's not always easy is because there's coding, there's testing the web page to see if it converts, to get it to convert. I mean, there's a lot involved with just testing. Okay. Um, and I touched on coding. There's a lot involved with coding. So to build the website first, you're either going to pay out of pocket or you're going to have to learn to do that. Um, you've got the email service. You've got testing. Um, it could turn into a pretty big affair. It took me. I'm still learning. I mean, I'm not great at it, but to get to the skill level I am, took me 2 or 3, uh, maybe actually even 4 years to get where I am, and I'm still not as good as the some of the good ones out there. not even close. So it's simple but not easy. And if you're a beginner trying to make money, I mean, you know, you're wanting to know how to make money online for beginners, right? I mean, it's the easy button is to get with a group that is doing this sort of thing already, and they can show you the ropes, or to get with a membership service or a combination of the two things that'll help you do that. So that's really the message I wanted to get across in this video. And leave me a comment, or stay tuned, and we're going to cover something similar related to this in the next video. So hey, I appreciate you watching. I'm Ron Allen, and have a great one.